This episode of Behind the Scenes of an Ohio State football game day in Ohio Stadium is a little less behind the scenes than usual. Today we are out in the stands, so it's a place you quite possibly have been. We're at the very, very top of D-Deck at the north end of Ohio Stadium. So what we're going to be talking about today is the flags at the top of the stadium. Right now it's about 3 hours to kickoff. You can see the ROTC color guard practicing raising the flag right now. They do that before every game. They practice that and then they'll take it back down and then do it for real before the game starts. But we want to talk about the flags on top of the stadium, not the American flag, the flags at the top of the stadium. You've probably seen them, but you might not know kind of how they're organized, why they are where they are, and all of that. So these go up even longer before the game than the American flag does. A lot of times you get here 4 hours before game, 4.5 hours before game. These are already up there. They take them down obviously after the game, but they're up there long before fans even start showing up to tailgate for the most part. So this is the east side of the stadium. And as you go down the row of flags here, see if you can pick up the trend. It starts with the Big Ten flag, then Minnesota, Oregon, Tulsa, Rutgers, Maryland, and so on. So these flags on the east side of the stadium, they're all up here and they're in the order of the Buckeye schedule. Now, I didn't say Akron. So why isn't Akron over here? Well, Ohio State's flag is on the southeastern corner. You can see an American flag down there, and right there, and the Ohio State flag right there. The Akron flag is on the other turret, the southwestern turret. There's another American flag right there, the Akron flag right there. You can't really see it too well because it's kind of in front of one of the towers, but that's where those are. So that's the significance of the flags and the order the flags are in on the east side of the stadium. Just goes straight down Ohio State's schedule all the way down there. Now the other side of the stadium, the west side of the stadium, those are flags of teams that Ohio State has played in the past, but are not on the schedule this year. And what they do a lot of times is they'll try and pair up teams that are playing. So for example, today is the day of the Akron game. That game day, Wisconsin and Notre Dame are playing. Well, Ohio State has played Wisconsin and Notre Dame before, so they have those two flags up there. West Virginia and Oklahoma are the next two. West Virginia and Oklahoma are playing today. Ohio State has played West Virginia and Oklahoma before. Those flags are over there. So it can kind of seem like a random assortment of flags, but that's how they do that at the top of Ohio Stadium. And then of course on the two turrets on the north end of the stadium, there's the flag of the state of Ohio up there, and you will have during game you'll have state troopers there on top of those kind of pedestals at the north end of the stadium, just above the north rotunda, just making sure no one does anything stupid and kind of keeping an eye out, just to see it, sort of get a good view of the crowd. So if you've never been at the top of D-Deck, this is what it looks like from the top of D-Deck, looking down at the field. We're still about 3 hours for kickoff, but that's a look inside Ohio Stadium, and now you know a little bit more about the flags at the top of the stadium and how they're organized and what they all mean.